This week, I trusted Jeanette to take our whole family to a complete stranger's house. She trusted me to audition for an acting role a certain way. And, well, they both worked out pretty well. Check it out. Are we right here? So what do we have to do first? Medicine. Medicine, that's right. Ow! Oh, it doesn't hurt you? Okay. Oh. All done. It's time for a tickle. Okay. Monday, 8:20 p.m. Haven't gotten my workout in today. It's the start of the week, so I have to get it in. We just put the kids down, so it's gonna be a late workout. But I've realized that my toxic trait is repeatedly telling myself that I'm gonna clean the garage and then not doing it. And even if I do it, it's dirtied up again and loaded up with random shit again within the week. So, a little self-awareness. I believe the young kids would call that gaslighting myself. Back in the studio, it's been quite some time, and I'm gonna put finishing touches. I got my little helper here with me. Say hi. We're gonna throw some sound foam on this wall here. It's just been an unfinished wall for the last, I don't know, I had this thing built a little less than a year ago. So now that I'm gonna be spending more time on computer in the work zone and all that good stuff, we're getting this dialed a little bit more. Here's to improvements. I'm already a day behind on this week as far as getting the goals video for the week and all that stuff. I have it kind of written down and sort of planned, but I did not get a workout in yesterday, which was technically, it was a rest day, so that was good. But I did start work a little bit yesterday on not one of the goals, which was just a little bit addition to the studio space. And yeah, I'm just feeling a little behind already for this week with a lot that needs to be done, including the failures of the previous 2 weeks from the Murphy bed, getting that fully mounted to where it's working functionally. You have a new Christmas book on your bed? Let's go! To be continued. Yeah, bud. What are you gonna show me? So, yeah, just feeling behind on things already with this week. But we did release the first vlog this morning, which is exciting. Exciting to almost nobody on the planet but me. But one of the things I'm already feeling from doing this is I'm feeling more on top of things productively, and even though I'm missing goals for the week already, I am feeling a lot more progress in how far I'm getting, how consistent I'm getting with things. So big payout there, but I still have to get a lot of stuff done, including this week's goals for the week. So I'm gonna try to get that set to where I shoot that portion in the studio, and then we go about life as we know it. Yeah, I got him. You gonna say hi to our vlog? Joe Booty Girl? Start a daddy counter. Hey, what's up, man? I'm Anthony Thomas. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, let's see if we can knock this out in one take. This is where chaos meets growth. We'll see you soon. So many boring pieces to the world of professional modeling or professional acting.
I just recorded the welcome video for the YouTube channel. What's wrong? And he's trying to knock it over?
Yeah.
Okay. Now can I use the restroom in peace? Can you give privacy?
Over there, but not eating over there.
This is parenting.
Garage is still a mess. I'm a couple weeks late on this, so I am going to challenge myself. I'm gonna set a timer right on that wall, and we are going to do 30 minutes of getting this as sorted out as possible in 30 minutes. That's the challenge. Here's our before. Showtime. Okay, didn't get much done visually from what it looks like. This is all still a mess. But helping with organization, this is gonna be massive because this has been a messy workbench. Plus this over here, we should be able to get it nice and organized. Even though I ran over my 30 minutes, but that's kind of a nice little hack to just get something moving. So, pretty pumped for that. Tuesday, 7 p.m. I have a very short list of things I wanted to get done today, and I got one of those done. This is about to be the second thing, the workout. The garage cleanup was part of that list, and then I realized rather than get all this stuff taken up into the attic and all that just to bring it back down in like a week and a half when Christmas is done, I'm just gonna leave it here. I have enough room on that half of the garage to get my workouts in and all that good stuff, so we're just gonna leave it as it is, and I got a little bit more storage up for the tools, but whatever. My workout for today is supposed to be my explosiveness and conditioning day. I am on my scale of 1 to 10 of excitedness, the energy to feel like, yay, I wanna do this, and 10 is like the most hyped you could be for the thing. I'm sitting at about a 3 right now, and I really don't wanna do that workout. Largely because I do feel some kind of little tight spots in the lower back and the hips, so I'm actually gonna call an audible here. I'm flip-flopping, so today I'm doing my Wednesday workout, which is upper body strength, and then tomorrow I will do the explosiveness and conditioning. I also just realized that I may not be able to go to the jiu-jitsu class that I wanted to tomorrow, that I planned to, because I have a callback for something I auditioned for last week. So that was kind of like a bummer, like, oh, I really love my 11 a.m. class, which I won't be making tomorrow, but good news for the callback. So that's my update. Let's get it. Put this right here so I can capture one of the 2 times I cook per year. Look at that, we're back. One of my 2 times cooking. Ooh. We're pushing it again on the way to jiu-jitsu, baby! So that whole flip-flop of the workouts yesterday for today's workout, I kind of just dodged the speed work, conditioning work that I was supposed to do yesterday, and whatever. I'm going to jiu-jitsu today. I'm pumped, and I'm running a little bit tight on schedule because for the longest time, I have been training without a mouthpiece. Finally got this, and I was like, oh shoot, I gotta mold it. I've been missing it the last like 3 or 4 training sessions, so real quick last minute, I just molded this. And frankly, it's not that great of a mold right now, but I think it's good enough, so here we go. Jiu-jitsu time, baby! Woo! I don't even know if you can see me right now, but I am about to embark on one of the most delightful things in parenthood when you're talking 2 kids that are 3 and under. And that is, everybody in the house is asleep in bed. I'm wide awake because I had a wonderful night of jiu-jitsu. I tapped some folks out. I got my ass absolutely dominated as well, and I got tapped out. And it was such a good workout, so much fun. But here I am, wide awake. And this is where, as a self-employed person, this is where it's like, oh, dude, I have so much stuff that I need to do and should do for the business. I really should. And the thing that sets people apart when you're talking like crazy success is there's somebody out there that's going like a parallel life to me, and they're choosing to go and do work in their business, and instead I'm choosing popcorn, a nice cozy blanket, and Netflix. But I'm totally willing to accept that outcome, and this is going to be a delight for me. Here we go. If you remember from week 1 of the vlog, the Murphy bed mayhem, I think I found one of the biggest issues of this whole bit, and that is being fixed by my little helper right now. But the directions called for this little plate, you can see it right there, to be mounted on the outside of the bed. I have already damaged the bed. If you can see those little bits from where it's supposed to close. But I was sitting here thinking like, man, what is going on? Because I leveled the bed out both vertically and horizontally, and the mounting process and all this stuff, I thought I was dialed on it, and it just hit me the other day. I was sitting here looking, I'm like, man, this just doesn't seem right. So I pulled the directions out, and sure enough, I completely messed up the directions. Good job, you did it! All right, so now we're gonna do a little switcheroo as the directions call for this to be on the outside. And I thought, there's no way that's on the outside because that looks janky, but it makes sense for the fit up there to create a little bit of a gap. So, let's test this out. Good job, just like that. Yeah, just like that. Good job. Now we have a mattress sliding problem. The battle continues. Yeah, I don't feel like working out. Even though it's just yoga. It's restoration day. After jiu-jitsu yesterday. Body needs it. Is that ice cream? Did you make it for me?
No, it's on my table.
You got this from your table? Wow. That's so yummy.
Oh, hey, now you'll watch Daddy juggle. Whoops.
You got it.
Yay!
We might have ourselves an issue here, folks. Jiu-jitsu today. It's Friday morning. I'm going to 11 a.m. class that starts in 17 minutes. And gi number 1, hanging right there, is still damp. Gi number 2, also damp. Trying to just run a quick dry on here. I have like maybe another minute that I could spare to snatch this up and get out the door, but I might be rolling in either a soggy gi, luckily it's clean, or I'm just gonna grab a rental from the gym, hopefully there's a bonus one there, and then if not, then I'm just gonna be rolling in my tights. But I'm getting it in today, no excuses. I'm doing my best. The pants, luckily, are dry. However, this is very soggy. I got a very soggy top, so we're blasting heat. We got that bad boy on 90. Open that bad boy on up and point the vents and hope for the best. But based on how this thing is feeling, it is soggy. So I don't know how I'm gonna play this out today. We're about to find out. Keeping with the theme of having to rush, I am changing and doing all this stuff because, oh boy, Jeanette just got home from work. She gets home, quick shower, and boom, I'm off. So, you know how much I don't love to be rushing, but here we are, yet again. One day I feel like we're gonna have things dialed, it's gonna be so good, and the gym is gonna have such a great schedule for us, and we're gonna build our schedule around it to where we don't have to rush. We can have a nice, enjoyable, mellow life. whatever that looks like. But today we rush. Okay. Today's adventure with the family is led by Jeanette. And where are we?
The North Pole.
We're at some random individual's home in a neighborhood.
6th Avenue.
Some individual's home that we just pull up, and I was under the impression this was like a facility of some sort, but here we are.
It's cute. Let's go.
All right. Oh my goodness, the little fireplace.
How not creepy was that?
It was a little creepy, but it ended up being a little less creepy.
Very cool.
Very
Ended up
cool.
being very
It was very cool when the owner came out, and he was really nice and very jolly and Christmassy spirited, but to just roll up to a random house like this.
That they made for people to just randomly roll up to.
Yes. Sure. But she just finds some sketchy things that so
End up
far
being
100%
super
have
cool.
turned out to be really cool, but that doesn't mean it's any less sketchy. So.
Super cool.
Moby. Go see. Moby, go see. Yay, mommy glow! Setting up for a callback. This one shoots in Texas. So, we're gonna have a little Zoom callback in about 15 minutes. I'm out here prepping the space, clean the lens of the camera so they can see it nice and clear, especially when it's a Zoom callback, because a lot of times they're recording, they're capturing on their basically screen recording. So you want the best quality here, so they have the best quality there that you can. And this is just one little way to get it going. Clean your lens up. Super easy to do, makes a difference. And then we're gonna frame this bad boy up. What I usually do is I will launch a Zoom meeting of my own and make sure that the camera is framed in a decent spot. A lot of times they are good with that, but sometimes they'll say, hey, can you move the camera this way, that way, a little closer, a little farther, whatever it may be. But it's good to just have this all set up, because if you imagine the casting crew, they have person after person after person after person, and it's just mundane. And if you can just cut out a lot of the issues that they have to solve with each person, it's just gonna make them feel like, oh, that was so much easier working with that individual than all the other ones. So rather than every person they deal with, they go, oh, okay, yeah, can you balance your camera? Can you put it a little higher, a little lower? Can you move it closer, farther? Get more light on you. Instead of having to get walked through that every single person along the way, and yourself included, put yourself in a different pool of people, which is, hey, this person's professional. They had it all dialed in. We could hop on, get in and out, get it done really quickly. Count these little bits, little bit better than every person if you can. So if I keep you nice and close and you think, oh, someone is on the other side of this screen, how do I look? Do I look better all the way back here? Or if I need to stand up and deliver lines, oh good, I'm able to stand fully. I can move around in this space. That's great. What would likely happen if they want me to stand up, because I look like a giant here, the way that I'm, like the room is shaped, especially with the walls at an angle, they would likely want me to raise the camera so that it's more at eye level. So if I have to stand up, luckily I have everything already situated on a tripod. So that way I can make that happen really quickly. Just get it to go a little bit higher and get set up, and it'll be just a very fast adjustment. But this helps out. Every little bit helps. Go time. The callback is scheduled for 10 minutes from now. I'm hopping in now, getting early. Another bonus point for them. If they see you hop in there early, good things, good things. Another thing that I'm thinking right now, I sort of know what they're going to ask, or I'm taking my best guess at what they're going to ask of me for this callback. And because my role it's a non-speaking role, they're probably going to throw a lot of random things at me just to test out how are you on your feet, how's your improv, how's your acting capabilities, can you really still sell it? Oh, look at that, got a message, you will be up next. But they're probably going to have me bouncing this, that, whatever it may be. And I'm trying to think in my head right now, what are some curveballs they're going to throw at me? And can I have sort of a fun, playful line? Still running through scenarios right now while we wait. Still running through likely scenarios, and also just trying to exercise the improv. Randomness, what would be playful? Going through basics of what sort of, this is supposed to have a comedic feel to it, so I'm thinking what sort of movements and sequence of movements tends to be funny when you don't have a speaking role. A lot of those things are like you're behaving in a certain way and then everything freezes in it. Oh, here we go.
What's up, Anthony?
What's up, what's up? How we doing?
All right, Anthony. Well, you sold me.
Awesome. Well, thanks for letting me play. Good luck. Happy shooting if I see you or not. I hope you guys crush it.
Cool. Thanks, Anthony.
You got it. See ya. Boom! There we go. You hear that? That's straight from the director. Oh, I'm sold. That is exactly what you want to hear in a callback. You want to hear the director be like, done. You sold me. I love it. And from start to finish, she was like, oh, I love your energy. I love your personality. If you'll notice the contrast between like right before I'm going on stage, I'm like kind of sitting here, and even though I was talking to camera to you guys because I'm trying to peel back the curtain and help you out however I may, whether that's with entertainment or maybe you do auditions and stuff like that too. Normally, I'm not sitting here talking to somebody else. I might talk to myself out loud if I'm practicing lines, but this one didn't require lines. And as you heard her say, this whole thing was just to get a feel for personality. So I'm sitting here, I'm kind of in the zone, getting my body and everything prepped, and then when they pop on, it's like, boom, it's showtime at that point. Even though we didn't go action, this is the time to really show the crew who are casting and working and you're going to be working on set with, show them who you are, show them your personality type. I am a more bubbly personality type, so I want to get into that the moment we interact. That's not just first impression stuff, but it really is like, hey, we only have, 2 minutes, 3 minutes together, whatever that was. If you're going to make an impact, do your best to show them who you are, and then whatever the role calls for. Because if you can show that kind of juxtaposition, which is where I went from playing like, oh, nice, oh, your mom, oh, okay, yeah, and then try to make it dive, but yes, and like, yes, we could do that, but I'm also golfing, whatever, that just came up randomly. But the whole point that I want to get at here is whatever you have to do to get yourself in the zone. For me, before this, I'm like thinking of what are some different lines that I would deliver in a certain improv scenario they would give, and obviously I don't know what they would give specifically, but if I can play with concepts and ideas and have those ready for me to grab, then it's easier than me getting like stuck, like, oh shit, I have nothing, right? And if you look at people, even Kevin Hart, the biggest stars on the planet, you'll see videos where it seems like they're improvising, but they just have kind of the same go-to lines for a different type of scenario. With Kevin Hart, he does a lot of the similar lines with roasting people. When they're kind of joking and teasing him, he is like, oh man, you're built like a Lithuanian woman, or you're built like a beanbag chair, a big beanbag, a used beanbag, or whatever. That's a line that he says often. And the whole idea here is to just be as prepared as you can be, even for the improv of this. And luckily with that, it went great. This is the thing. Some people are gonna feel like, oh, I have to be bubbly, right? Like this, for me, I was a very bubbly personality the moment the camera went on, before they even started recording the audition. But that's just because that's my personality type. So if they were a crew of people who does not really click with that, they don't really like actors like that. They like an actor that's more of like a serious, like a Jason Statham, like a serious type or whatever it is. It's not real bubbly and then more down to earth. We wouldn't really mesh in this same exact shoot, the same exact callback. But I don't want to work jobs and I don't want to work with people who are so different from me that it's off-putting to me, or vice versa. If I'm such a pin, a thorn in their behind when we're working, I don't really want to have a bunch of jobs like that. I want to stack up jobs where their energy's good, my energy's good, and we mesh, and the vibe tribe is just immaculate. That's what I want. So part of this is not just, don't feel like because you're the actor or you're the person auditioning that you're the only one auditioning, because they could hit me up and say, hey, we want to book you for this. And if I really didn't like them, if I was so off-put by the director or something like that, I'm auditioning them as well. And I can say, no thanks, you know, whatever, however you want to say it. A lot of times I just tell people, sorry, I booked something on that day already and they confirmed me first. And then they're just like, oh yeah, totally get it, no problem. And nobody's upset by that. You don't have to crush people like, hey, you really offended me when you did this in our callback. You don't have to do that. But if you just stick with who you are, show them who you are. If I'm like a real down-to-earth, mellow, not really high energetic like I am, if I was that, then it might look something like this. Hey guys, good to see you. Yeah, and I can still emit positive energy that way, but it's just way more grounded, less animated than how I am. Oh yeah, no, I'm really excited to be here. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it, guys. Okay, yeah, what are we doing? And that's still like a positive energy. It's just not as high energy as I am. That's totally fine. Just be you in that moment, like right up front, be you, show them who you are, and then when it comes time to, boom, hop into character, whatever character that may be, you can get right into it, and they're gonna appreciate knowing how you are as a person, your personality, which is, you heard her say that, we just wanted to see what your personality was like. And if it goes really well, then you vibe. I loved her energy as well. She's the director. I would love to work with her from the 2 minutes we just spent together. She seems really fun, really energetic and positive. I'd love to work with her based off of that. So she's like, yeah, you crushed it. Loved your energy. I'm sold, whatever. But that's just a lucky hand on this one. They don't all go this way, and that's okay. Just push for the ones that you just fit really well for. And then if you're really acting, of course, you still want to work with people, even if the character's totally different from you. That's part of the fun of acting, is you get to play someone that you're not really, let's say. But you're not stuck. You're not stuck with this whole, like, I have to be fake. I am portraying something I'm not, but I'm also behaving as someone I'm not for the callback, even before they yell action, because I think I know what they want and shit like that. Don't do that. Just be you. You are enough. You can knock it out of the park. Let's go. Oh, my other agent. Dennis, how we doing? What's going on, my man? Come on. Are you serious?
Yes.
I love this, man. So is this
Yes.
So
I know it's at the very least it's you and Jeanette and at least one of the kids, but I don't imagine that it wouldn't include both kids. Just when they originally reached out. More to come, my friend.
All right, thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Boom! Just like that, we booked one, baby! And this one is actually the first family booking that we have booked. So this is exciting for me. This is really exciting. I can't wait to go break the news to Jeanette right now. Actually, let's just go do it right now. Let's go have a nice, raw, good news moment and break the news to her that she has her first official professional acting booking as a family. Out of the studio. And hey, guess what? I know baby's crying and you're on camera right now. We booked the family one. We booked the family one.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
We just wait for. We got confirmed. We wait for dates.